Hello and welcome to another SW gaming video. This time we'll be taking down young Rayleigh, which is the first time ever Global got something before Japan. And he's actually a damn good unit, boosting the attack of slashes and cerebral characters by 2.5 times and healing double his RCV at the end of each turn. But what makes him really stand out is that his special randomizes all orbs that aren't matching, as well as boosting the attack of all characters by 1.75 times, which is pretty amazing. Having a rainbow type booster is really good and really outclasses Legend Sengoku at this point as well. You can of course use this to socket your Legend Rayleigh, but really who's going to do that? The team I'm going to be using is of course my trusty striker team with double Nekomamushi for once rather than Nekomamushi and Law. This is because on the final stage, Rayleigh will silence your friend captain for 10 turns, so getting that all boost is impossible. Plus Alvida's damage reduction is actually super useful for the final stage. Kanjuro and Aokiji are obviously used for the extra damage boost. And the final guy on the team is SW Shanks, which is a bit weird obviously since he's not a striker, but his defense reduction, which is super useful for the final stage. Good free-to-play striker defense reducers are Swaldo and Toshigi, but I don't have them maxed out. Plus SW Shanks reduces it by 100% rather than their 80%. You can of course also use version 1 Helmeppo, who does the same thing, but you know, SW Shanks is much better in terms of stats, plus he has sockets. The only sockets you'll really need are level 3 Despair for stage 2, but they are very useful. If you're going to use a delayer, use it pretty much only on stage 4, since on stage 5, young Rayleigh will interrupt it and remove all debuffs on himself and buffs on your team. So with all that said, let's get started. So turn 1 straight away you get hit with a preemptive, which is nice. It doesn't do anything, but it does move all the cooldowns of your specials by 1 turn. Here you just kill everyone off cooldown, obviously kill the seahorse as soon as possible since he will lock a random unit for 6 turns. Buggy, instead of attacking the first time he's off cooldown, will instead just make you hit perfects easier for the rest of the fight, which is actually pretty nice. Obviously don't do that if you're using like a log Lu for your team or something, because that's going to make it really hard for you to clear it. But as you can see there now, the perfects are super easy to hit. For the rest of the fight, he doesn't attack, meaning you get even more turns of stall. So for teams, especially like, I don't know, if you're randomly using like Legend or Flamingo teams, it's nice. If you don't really need healing, then yeah, just definitely grab it. But for this team I have so much HP, it doesn't really matter if I don't hit my greats to get the meat orbs. Plus I'm not getting many meat orbs thanks to the boat anyway. Stage 2, this guy will despair your team for 3 turns, which is why you have the level 3 anti-despair. This is pretty straightforward, just kill everyone when they go off cooldown. And this stage and the next stage are like the main stages to stall since there's evolvers. I don't mind taking hits from crabs since they only hit like 2k-ish, but the lobsters do hit for a considerable amount of damage, so I'm just going to kill that when that goes off cooldown. The lobster can have a longer cooldown, in which case I might rearrange how I stall, but usually it's just kill the lobster before it goes off cooldown, and then, you know, let the crab hit you maybe 1 or 2 times, usually just once. Get a T&D Horde, so just get rid of it ASAP. Lobster again, I mean the crab hits me for the 3000 damage, but still that's like not even 1/10 of my HP, so that's fine. Crab drops. Lobsters is nice because you need him to involve out the Rayleigh. Again, this is like the most simple stage in the entire thing, just kill people when they go off cooldown. The turtle has I think 5 HP, so if you want to stall on that you'll get at most 2 hits. So if you want to do that, obviously hit someone with 4 combo hit and then whoever, since there's only 1 HP left after that. Yeah, I kind of messed up the stalling, but I don't need any more stalling anyway. I could have like left that guy alive 1 more turn and then hit the tail now. Shanks, I forgot, actually has 5 combo hit, but again I said it doesn't matter. Just want to get Shanks' cooldown ready for the last stage. This stage is probably the most annoying other than the boss stage, since he boosts everyone's attack and defense. You can use Nekomamushi, I mean your friend Nekomamushi's special right now because he will be silenced on the final stage. I'm going to use it later on just to do a bit more damage to young Shanks. But as you can see, even with the defense up, the mobs aren't too difficult to kill, but yeah, you see here, they do 14,000 damage. So if you can fit a delayer here, if you don't have enough HP to just tank it, then, you know, use it on this stage. But since I have freaking 36,000 HP, it's not really a big deal. Still got meat orb somehow still, god damn it. And then last is just Shanks. He has 7,200,000. Yes, 720,000 HP, which for this team, you know, with 2 guys that are giving you like pretty much a ×4 attack boost is not very difficult to kill, even with no specials. Even though I use Neko here, but you know, it's not really like a damaging special, just gives you more chance of matching orbs. Douche. Alright, on to the final stage. On young Rayleigh himself, he has about 3.4 million HP, preemptively silences your friend captain for 10 turns and then gives you strength and end orbs, which is fine. Shanks here to remove all defenses. They have a crap ton of defense, which is the main reason it is difficult. I kill off the strength guy because he will lock dex units for 5 turns if he's left alive. Obviously use all my other specials. Albeit is nice because if you don't kill them all on one turn, you obviously have the 75% damage reduction. And what is actually amazing about this is young Rayleigh doesn't have a delay block. I mean, doesn't do anything below 20%. So here I'm going to go up to like 5% because I think I missed up like a perfect or something. I don't know what happened really. I killed him like last time. But here, yeah, just didn't do anything below 20%, which is amazing. Here, turn 2, he will just give me strength and orbs again, which is fine. As you can see here, the guys were the lots, guys that they were weak to, but I don't have in or dex units, so they didn't lock anyone, which is fine. And then he's just attack and Ovida just tank the damage. Yeah, and they're all dead on turn 2. Pretty easy. There's a lot of stuff that Rayleigh does, but you know, I killed him 2 turns, it's fine. So overall, this raid isn't all too difficult if you can fit a defense reducer on your team, like I could with freaking Stronghold Shanks. But other than that, yeah, it's pretty easy. And Rayleigh himself is pretty strong, so you should definitely try and grab him. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe to see more videos like it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. My nakama.